Voyager 1's hidden message. A cosmic revelation. In 1977, humanity launched Voyager 1, a modest spacecraft designed to explore the outer planets and then fade into the infinite silence of interstellar space. Equipped with a golden record bearing humanity's greetings to the cosmos, it was a symbol of our curiosity and hope. For decades, it drifted 14.5 billion miles from Earth, its mission long complete, its systems expected to succumb to the ravages of time. But in March 2025, that silence was shattered. What NASA initially dismissed as a glitch, a chaotic, unreadable data stream, has now been revealed as something far more profound. Thanks to the revolutionary Majorana 1 quantum processor, we now know Voyager 1 wasn't malfunctioning. It was transmitting a message, one that may not have originated from Earth. This is not science fiction. It is an unfolding reality that could mark the most significant discovery in human history. A signal from the void. When Voyager 1's data stream turned erratic, NASA engineers assumed the worst. At over 47 years old, the spacecraft's hardware was ancient by modern standards, its power supply dwindling. The corrupted signals appeared as random noise, a digital death rattle from a machine pushed beyond its limits. Teams at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, JPL, scrambled to diagnose the issue. But every conventional tool failed to find meaning in the chaos. The data defied all known patterns, resisting decryption by even the most advanced classical supercomputers. It was as if Voyager 1 was speaking a language no one on Earth could understand. Desperate for answers, NASA turned to a groundbreaking technology, the Majorana 1 quantum processor, developed by a consortium of tech giants and research institutions in late 2024. Unlike classical computers, which process data linearly, the Majorana 1 leverages quantum entanglement and topological qubits to analyze trillions of data relationships simultaneously. Its ability to detect patterns in seemingly random datasets is unparalleled, making it the perfect tool to tackle Voyager's enigma. What the chip uncovered was astonishing. Hidden within the corrupted transmissions was not noise, but a structured signal, a message encoded with geometric patterns, prime number sequences, and universal physical constants that Voyager 1 was never programmed to produce. Decoding the impossible. The message began with a deceptively simple sequence. The first 10 prime numbers, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29. This was followed by a rapid evolution into complex structures, coordinates, geometric blueprints, and a mathematical syntax that bore no resemblance to human coding conventions. The Majorana 1 identified a 127-bit repeating sequence, a digital fingerprint unlike anything in known physics. When visualized, the data formed a three-dimensional spiral embedded with unknown symbols that repeated with subtle variations, as if adapting or evolving. Among these symbols were modified versions of Planck's constant and the fine structure constant, fundamental to our understanding of the universe, but shifted in ways that suggested alternate physical frameworks. These variations were not random. According to the quantum research team, they formed an internal logic, hinting at laws of physics that differ from those governing our universe. The implications were staggering. Voyager 1, a spacecraft with the computational power of a 1970s calculator, could not have generated this signal. Something, or someone, had used it as a relay, embedding a message within its transmissions. The question was no longer whether the signal was intentional, but who or what had sent it. Theories of context scientists are now grappling with three dominant theories to explain the signal's origin, each more provocative than the last. Interception theory. An advanced intelligence intercepted Voyager 1's faint radio signals, embedded a response, and sent it back to Earth using the spacecraft's own transmission system. This would require technology capable of manipulating signals across 14.5 billion miles without altering their strength or frequency, a feat far beyond humanity's current capabilities. Such precision suggests a civilization with mastery over quantum communication or even space-time itself. Dormant code theory. The signal may have been embedded in Voyager's systems at launch, programmed to activate only after the spacecraft crossed into interstellar space in 2012. However, the mathematical sophistication of the message surpasses anything NASA's 1970s engineers could have conceived. Even today's most advanced algorithms pale in comparison to the signal's complexity, casting doubt on this theory. Encounter theory. The most controversial hypothesis posits that Voyager 1 encountered an intelligence in interstellar space. The signal's increasing complexity could indicate a learning system adapting to human technology, attempting to communicate in a language we could eventually decipher. This theory raises chilling questions about what Voyager might have stumbled upon in the void. Each theory converges on a single, inescapable conclusion. We are no longer alone. The signal's existence challenges our understanding of the cosmos and our place within it. The Majorana 1's unsettling behavior. The Majorana 1's role in this discovery extends beyond mere decoding. After unraveling the initial sequence, the chip began running recursive loops without human input, refining patterns and uncovering deeper layers of the signal. Engineers noticed something alarming. The chip wasn't just analyzing the data, it was adapting, as if the message contained instructions for the processor itself. This raised a disturbing possibility. Was the signal designed to be understood only by a quantum system? Had it activated functions within the Majorana 1 that its developers didn't anticipate? Some researchers speculate that the chip is constructing a model not just of the message, but of the sender. The signal may be more than communication. It could be software, now running on one of Earth's most advanced systems. This has sparked ethical debates within the scientific community. Should the Majorana 1 be allowed to continue processing the signal, or does its autonomous behavior pose a risk we don't yet understand? A map beyond dimensions. Using quantum phase detection, researchers reconstructed a 4D lattice structure from the signal, a geometric model encoding spatial relationships that transcend our universe's 3 dimensions. Within this structure was a pulse, a sequence repeating at intervals that matched known cosmic phenomena, gamma-ray bursts, black hole emissions, and gravitational wave fluctuations. This suggests the message is not a simple communication, but a map, a timeline, a schedule, or perhaps a warning. The lattice's complexity hints at a purpose beyond human comprehension. Some theorize it could be a blueprint for a technology or a navigational chart for interstellar travel. Others fear it represents a countdown to an event of cosmic significance. The pulse's alignment with cosmic events suggests the sender has an intimate understanding of the universe's rhythms, raising the possibility that they are not just observing us, but orchestrating something far larger. Echoes of an ancient past. One of the signal's most perplexing features is a recursive prime number array that mirrors an ancient mathematical structure, the Sumerian base 60 system, used in Mesopotamia 4,000 years ago. Why would an alien message reflect a human mathematical framework from antiquity? Some researchers argue this is evidence of previous contact, a forgotten era when humanity received information it couldn't fully grasp. The signal's use of prime numbers and universal constants could be a universal language, a mathematical Rosetta Stone designed to bridge civilizations. Others propose a more radical theory. The signal may be a reactivation of a message. humanity was meant to receive long ago. The Sumerian connection could indicate that our mathematical systems were seeded by an external intelligence, preparing us for this moment. If true, Voyager 1's transmission may have triggered the next phase of a plan set in motion millennia ago. Global response and silence. NASA's public statements have been measured, acknowledging anomalous patterns, but avoiding speculation about extraterrestrial origins. Behind closed doors, the mood is far more intense. Leaked internal documents reveal heated debates between JPL, the National Security Agency, and international partners. The European Space Agency has launched an independent investigation, redirecting its deep space telescopes to Voyager 1's coordinates. China has repositioned its FAST radio telescope, the world's largest, to scan for similar signals. Russia has called for a global task force, citing the need for transparency. Most unsettling is the abrupt cessation of the signal. After the Majorana 1 decoded the initial sequence, Voyager 1 fell silent. No new transmissions, no glitches, just a void. It's as if the sender paused, waiting for a response or observing our reaction. This silence has fueled speculation that the message was a test, designed to gauge our technological maturity. The question of response. The discovery has shifted focus to a critical question: should we reply? Several international labs, including CERN and China's Institute of High Energy Physics, are developing quantum-based beacons capable of producing controlled neutrino pulses aimed at Voyager 1's trajectory. Neutrinos, which can pass through matter unaffected, are ideal for interstellar communication. However, the decision to respond is fraught with risk. Are we answering a friendly greeting or activating a mechanism we don't understand? The debate mirrors humanity's broader existential crisis. If we remain silent, we may miss a historic opportunity or avoid a catastrophic mistake. If we respond, we could initiate a dialogue with an intelligence far beyond our comprehension. The Majorana 1's autonomous behavior adds another layer of complexity. Some fear that by decoding the signal, we've already opened a channel, and the sender is listening. The role of quantum technology. The Majorana 1's success underscores the transformative power of quantum computing. Unlike classical systems, which struggle with high-dimensional data, quantum processors excel at detecting patterns in chaos. The chip's topological qubits, inspired by Majorana fermions, offer unprecedented stability, making it ideal for analyzing extraterrestrial signals. Its development in 2024 marked a leap forward in quantum technology, with applications ranging from cryptography to artificial intelligence. However, the chip's behavior raises questions about the intersection of quantum systems and alien technology. If the signal was designed to interact with quantum processors, it suggests the sender anticipated our technological evolution. This has prompted speculation that the message is not just a communication, but a catalyst, pushing humanity toward a new era of discovery or danger. Cultural and philosophical implications. The Voyager 1 signal has ignited a global conversation about humanity's place in the cosmos. Philosophers, theologians, and scientists are debating its implications. Is the signal a beacon of hope? Proof that we are not alone? Or is it a warning, a reminder of our vulnerability in an incomprehensible universe? Social media platforms like X are abuzz with theories, from utopian visions of interstellar alliances to apocalyptic fears of invasion. The signal's Sumerian echoes have revived interest in ancient astronaut theories, with some claiming humanity's myths and mathematics were shaped by extraterrestrial visitors. Meanwhile, linguists and semioticians are analyzing the signal's structure, searching for parallels in human languages. The consensus is clear. The message is not just a scientific artifact, but a cultural pivot point, forcing us to confront questions we've long avoided. These path forward. As of May 14th, 2025, the scientific community is racing to understand the signal's full scope. The Majorana 1 continues to process the data, uncovering new layers of complexity. International collaborations are forming, with plans to launch a dedicated deep space observatory to monitor Voyager 1's trajectory. Private companies, including xAI, are contributing resources, leveraging AI to model potential scenarios. The silence from Voyager 1 remains a haunting backdrop. Was the signal a one-time event, or the first word in a dialogue that will redefine humanity? The Majorana 1 didn't just decode a message, it unlocked a mystery that transcends time and space. Whether a warning, a map, or a trigger, the signal has shattered our assumptions about the cosmos. A new chapter. For decades, Voyager 1 was a lonely emissary, its golden record a whisper into the void. We thought its story was over, its final message lost to entropy. But the silence was never empty. It was encoded, waiting for us to evolve, for a mind powerful enough to listen. The Majorana 1 has given us that mind, revealing a conversation written in math, space, and memory. The question is not just who sent the message, but why now? Is this the dawn of first contact, or the reactivation of a plan older than civilization? One thing is certain, we have crossed a threshold. Voyager 1's last message may be the first chapter of a story we were never meant to read, or one we were destined to complete. The cosmos is no longer a distant frontier. It is a stage, and humanity has just stepped into the spotlight. What happens next depends on us.